Well, hello everybody. This is Paranormal Truth Seeker. As you can see today, I've got my cat here who wants to help out. Her name's Corey. She follows me everywhere, wants to be involved in everything I do. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about some interesting stories that you can find out there and some sources. These are some of my, favorite. I'm not going to say they're the best, but really have a lot of good information. So if you want some sources out there, you can find these books. You'll get a lot of good stories and information. So let me get right into it. But before we do, please like and subscribe. We're going to do a lot of videos on a lot of different things in the paranormal field. So let's get started. Okay, a couple of books that I have. Actually, Dennis Houck sent me these books. Dennis Houck was my mentor back during my paranormal studies, particularly parapsychology. He wrote a couple of books. This is one of them, Haunted Places. In this particular book, it gets into places around the United States. It's got the National Directory, and then he's also got one, I think, for other places around the world. So really good books. So these two books I'd recommend. There's other books out there as well that have a lot of good information in them. Some of you may have heard of some of these names, some of you may not. By the way, Dennis Houck was the consultant for the movie White Noise that came out back in, I think it was 2005, something like that, I can't remember. Really good book, as well as Ghost, and this is by Hans Holder, who's recognized as a parapsychologist. So if you get a chance, you might take a look at this book and purchase it if you can. I think my daughter actually got this for me for my birthday. So it says Ghost, True Encounters with the World Beyond. Some of the stories involve haunted places, haunted houses, and haunted people. Some people will tell you there's no such thing as a haunted place, but it's just haunted people. And that almost seems true in some cases, because what I've found over the years is that somebody may go into a location and absolutely have no experience whatsoever, and then you send in the right person, and it just seems like the place goes crazy. And I've actually seen these kind of things happen. So a lot of times when we look at stories, we read something or we hear a story and we go out, and we go there expecting to have that same experience. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip, and that tip is that always consider who it's happening to. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Sometimes age plays a part of it. Sometimes, not only age and sex, but also perhaps race or something else. It could be the clothes you're wearing. So, for example, if you went to, let's say, maybe an old battlefield, and certain people were slaughtered there, or something happened, bad event, you wear the right uniform, well, it could cause something to come about. So, anyways, it's always interesting. So, these books are full of a lot of different stories from different perspectives. People being assaulted for whatever reason in some cases. So you might really enjoy this particular book. Really good book. All right, Corey, let me get this one. You're a crazy cat. I think your cats are familiar. No matter where I go, she goes with me. I'm not kidding. Okay, so another good one is Real Ghost Stories by Brad Steiger. This guy, I've heard him several times on Coast to Coast AM. So he's really got a good book and a lot of interesting stories in here. And it's kind of the same thing. A lot of just different stories, different perspectives. Some of the stories you've heard of, probably some of them you haven't. But there's a lot of good information out there if you want to read up on true ghost stories. So, folks, that's all I really got for the day. We're going to be going out soon doing some more videotaping. Or I'll be telling you some stories, maybe personal things that happened to me or other people, things I've seen and heard. So I want to thank you for this time. Again, remember to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you have a subject you'd like us to cover, let me know. Corey, you want to say bye to everybody? All right.